Right now, fewer than 6% of doctors in the U.S. identify as Black or African American.
Yeah, well, of course. Equality of opportunity does not mean equality of outcome. We need more doctors and nurses, period, by the way. Who fucking cares what their race is, you fucking racist?
That's despite the fact that the community makes up 12% of the country's total population, and that's raising concerns about the impact on public health.
Wait, how does the race of your doctor impact public health? That does not make sense. The only way that would make sense is if you're racist or something. And who's saying this? CNN. Liberals. Yeah, they're racist. All they think about is fucking race. That's the only thing that ever goes through their goddamn heads. I'd say that qualifies them as being racist.
CNN Health reporter Jacqueline Howard joins us now. So, Jacqueline, what is being done to rectify this?
Please tell me nothing.
That's the thing, Bianna. More needs to be done to make sure that our physician workforce here in the U.S. reflects the diversity seen among patients. Now, what has been done so far? We've seen more efforts to get STEM programs in grade schools. At the medical school level, we've seen more mentorship programs, particularly for students of color.
So you're giving people that are black opportunities that are offered to white people? That seems pretty racist too.
But when you look at the physician workforce right now, active doctors at this moment, we're still seeing 5.7% are Black or African American. So those differences are what's concerning here. And experts say we need to do more to make sure our doctor workforce reflects the diversity seen among patients.
The experts say, the experts of what? Race? The experts of diversity? What you really mean to say is just shut up, listen, and obey. These people are more qualified than you. The experts say. Shit pisses me off.
Yeah, we need to do more because the research shows, and
Research shows, your lords and masters say.
we've discussed this before, the benefits of a more diverse workforce. Sometimes doctors will dismiss the concerns or symptoms of a certain demographic. Explain what the studies show.
So you're assuming that white doctors are dismissing the concerns of black people based on their color alone. That's a pretty racist sentiment. You're basically saying white people are racist.
Exactly, Victor. And research shows that when we have a more diverse physician workforce, there's more understanding and more trust between the patient and the doctor.
So race is important to you. It's really important to you. In fact, if you're a black person and you have a black doctor, you have more trust. That seems pretty racist thing to say. And you're saying that everybody's like that? Or everybody that you're speaking to is like that? Well, that means all your viewers are racist.
The doctor has an understanding of the patient's cultural experiences, cultural background, lived experiences, especially when it comes to racism or discrimination or other aspects of their life. That can help with that physician-patient relationship. And we also see that patients are more likely to follow a physician's medical advice if they do have a feeling of being heard and understood. So all this plays a role in really improving public health.
And if I said a white doctor made a white person more comfortable because he's white too, you would say that's racist, right? Of course you would say that's racist, because that would be racism, right? But here you are saying the same exact shit just for black people. Oh, well, black people feel more comfortable with black doctors. That's racist, you fucking idiot. It's racist if white people do it, then it's racist if black people do it. No exception. Stop treating the races differently. Just because, like, some people say black people can't be racist. That's fucking stupid. Also, I got a curious question. What percentage of blacks are on CNN's board? Or are in management? Or host their own shows on the network? I thought you cared about black percentages, though. But you don't even look at yourself first. Instead, you point your finger and blame others. What's funny is you don't go to the NBA and say, hey, there's not enough Asian people here. Why not? Isn't that racist? There's not enough Asian people. No, because you always want to make black people look like the victim. Because if you're not fueling a freaking race war against black people, then you're not doing your job, right? Because that's how you get people to hate the Republicans and the right wing, is because you just pretend they're racist when they're not. And if you can't pretend they're racist when they're not, then you're forced to stand on the facts. And the fact is, you're in the wrong. And you lose. So you got to make up something heinous about them to distract them from the fact that you got no facts on your side. So that's where the lying about the right wing being racist comes in. Even though that's not true, there are no racist laws anymore. especially in America, but that's where you act like they're the most oppressed. So, I mean, you're so desperate at feeling a race war that you're saying, oh, black people choose not to be doctors, so therefore racism. That's not how it works, dude. That doesn't even make sense. They choose not to be doctors. What, are you going to force a gun to their head and make them be a doctor when they don't want to using regulations? Like forced diversity? Or are you just going to try to make hospitals hire doctors that are unqualified for the job and hire them based on race and race alone, which is going to get people killed because this is the medical field and every decision is a life or death decision. Either way you choose it, I conclude that you guys are a fucking joke.